How do you use AI in your studies?
I'm pretty sure by now a lot of students have been using AI for their assessment, but personally I don't.
Imagine this. In just a few years, AI might be smarter than most of us. It can teach, it can grade, it can even write essays better than some students. But here's the question. Are we still teaching students to think, or just training them to follow what machines say? Today, we uncover how artificial intelligence is transforming education, and whether we are creating smarter minds or mechanical ones.
The question isn't somewhere in the future. It's already here. Artificial intelligence has quietly entered our classrooms, one screen, one student at a time. It helps with essays, it answers every question, it never gets tired. But when learning becomes instant, what happens to curiosity? When a machine can write for you, do you still need to think for yourself? To understand how this shift feels, not from textbooks, but from real experience, we turn to the people living it every day, the learners. These are the voices of a generation growing up with AI as their study partner, their assistant, and sometimes their replacement.
My name is David.
My name is Nikita.
My name is Lucy.
My name is Freddy.
I'm Sasir Baratner.
I use AI in my studies to incorporate it with most things I don't understand.
Usually I try to use AI as less as possible, but of course there's moments where you cannot use it at all. But so I'm using it for study. Like I give an example and asking for more examples like this. So I'm studying through it.
Or as the accounting and finance student, mostly for my assignment, I use AI in my study because it's some of the part in AI we can use is like to help us like generating a code or help me double confirm your work is it follow the guideline or is it understandable to submit.
My way of using AI is to honestly summarizing the lectures notes for week 1 to week 12 as it's quite a lot in volume, especially the 4 different units. So it's very good in summarizing for me, and also to find some good journal sites for information and referencing.
There's something like a hard part somewhere I can't understand anything regarding some assignments or something. I just use a AI bot, kind of like ChatGPT or Claude AI, in order to get an understanding of how the question should be done, and then I just process on with the work.
Yes, I do.
Definitely. Because the answers from Google you take it very short answers, but from AI you can ask for a very open answers and it helps.
As for my view, AI does give a big effect for me. And yes, it is truly helping to learn better.
It does helps me learn better in a sense. Its ability to create short notes for me to improve my memorization when looking at the notes, right? And also the fact that it's just another way of searching for the various sites that you need for your assessment, for information especially.
Yeah, obviously.
I thought what's missing is emotional intelligence.
First of all, I don't think AI will replace the teachers, because how good AI is, it is not a human. Like in the end of the day, the teacher, they will explain more human language.
Mentality though, because nowadays our mentality mostly depending on it's like we need to be fit. Like everything needs to be fit with AI. We don't find the solution on ourselves. We don't know the struggle. So when we have a teacher, we can think, like directly ask our teacher what's within. Even AI can be considered as more faster. But actually, if you ask the guideline for the guides from teacher, I think it's real more than cloud.
I think it's bad because AI cannot replicate human emotions in a sense. They cannot understand that when we truly cannot understand the question or the material itself. AI cannot deduce our emotions, but a human lecturer could be able to see that, oh, you may have difficulties understand. So it's easier for it's easier to ask for assistance human to human. It's easier to get the direct answers that you are looking for human to human wise. It's not such a generic answer just like AI. It's a very specific answer from a human lecturer, which I think is something that AI cannot replace, and is an integral part of learning in general.
AI can give solutions to everything, but still teachers know how to explain it to a person in details where the AI will give the same way, same things they give to everyone, but teachers know it, every down like the things which you don't know, and they explain each point in order for you to get a clear knowledge of those things.
I believe the problem is quality education.
It's again depending on the students how they're using. If they're using it just for cheating, it's of course it's harming. But if they're using it actually for studying, it supports.
It depends on the person. It harms it if they uses it for everything they do in their school life. As that kind of person, they just don't learn anything. Where everything just goes to AI, the assignments, everything in. But for the right person, it does helps in a sense with resource gathering, with grammar checking especially, as not everyone may be fluent in English. There may be some nuances of the topic that the lecturer may not cover that the AI may just give it to you. So you can cross-check between the two different works. So it is necessary.
Actually, my point of view, it doesn't do any harm, but it supports a lot to students because when it comes to university work, many people use AI bots in order to get information. So I guess it's not a harm, it's a good thing where you can gain more knowledge and things, and where you can get a good understanding about the problems you face in the university work.
Yes, I do.
I would say yes to that question because like literally everyone can use AI and can start learning from it.
For me, no.
It does give everyone equal access to education, as the answers it gives out to everyone is, let's say the first person and the second person and the third person, if you give three of them the same sentences to put inside the ChatGPT, let's say, ChatGPT will roughly give out the same answer for three of them. So I would say it's equal for everyone, equal opportunities for everyone, and it just depends on how you write it to the AI. And
yeah, actually it does, but in some countries in the world who don't support AI much in education because they think like children will always rely on AI and not do the things by thinking of their own. So in my point of view, it's a good thing.
I feel it will make learning more mechanical.
More means because AI you can learn the theory from AI, but the mechanical stuff you need to practice.
I think in spite of mechanical, it's maybe meaningful, but it's depends on how you use coding question.
it may not be as a mechanical structure as, because if we think about it in a broader sense, before AI, it's still mechanical in the sense that everything is structured. You have to go to class this certain time. The syllabus are all the same. So it is already mechanical in a way. Now, introducing AI, you may argue that it may not be mechanical because it's a whole new element that you're bringing into the study, the way of study that back then is not accessible. So I don't think it makes it mechanical. It's an entirely new way of studying.
AI will make it more useful because all the time if you have a problem and if you don't have anyone to ask, like a supervisor or someone, if you don't have anyone to ask, you can just go to AI chatbot and just put the problem and they will give you a solution for that.
We began with the question, are we teaching knowledge or training machines? Throughout this journey, one truth stands out clearly. Artificial intelligence can teach information, but it cannot teach humanity. It can give us quick answers, but it cannot help us decide which ones are truly right. As one professor reminded us,
in fact, this morning, something came out from AI and I was checking and I knew it was wrong. So it's not everything is correct. Yeah.